Welcome to Yoga for Change, Yoga for Kids. My name is Miss Melissa and we are about to do some yoga. So to start off, make sure that you are in your own space. You can either be sitting on the floor, you can be sitting at your desk, just wherever you are, make sure you have your own space. So just to be sure that everyone is all ready to go, we have two rules. You ready for them? All right, put a number 1 up. Everybody say one yogi, and then say one voice. So when I say one yogi, you say one voice. Let's try it one more time. One yogi, one voice. Awesome. All right, so that means that if I'm talking, that you're just ready, you're listening, you're waiting to see what we're about to do next. And then if it's your turn to talk, everyone else in the room is quiet and they're listening to what you have to say because you are important. All right, rule number 2 goes like this. Everybody say, my body, my mat. Say it again, my body, my mat. Now for this yoga class, we're not actually using yoga mats, so you can just think of it as an imaginary mat. Like everybody ready, draw your mat around you. This is your own space, no one gets to be in it. So my body, my mat means just that. You are in your own space, you don't go onto somebody else's mat, and they don't come onto yours. Sound good? All right, last little thing, we have a secret word. All right, so the secret word is something that we say when the room is just having so much fun, it's so wild, and we all need to get back on track. So your teacher can say the secret word at any time, and they will pause the video, and that means when you have a secret word, you sit up really tall, and you make a really weird face, and then you be super quiet and stare at your teacher ready for directions, all right? So the secret word for today is going to be pasta sauce. I know, that's weird, right? So when your teacher says pasta sauce, everybody has to go and make a really weird face. You ready? Let's practice. Everybody start moving your body, get a little bit loud, no screaming, but just kind of moving around. And then your teacher will say, pasta sauce. And then when your teacher thinks it's all ready to go, then they will unpause the video. Sound good? All right, so we got our 2 rules, secret word, let's go. So raise your hand if you have ever done yoga before. Raise your hand if you didn't know what yoga meant and you thought we were doing yogurt today. So yoga, it's not yogurt, although yogurt is really delicious. Yoga is breathing and moving at the same time, okay? So you might think, well, I'm always breathing, but yoga specifically means every time you move, you're thinking about your breathing. So it makes you really mindful. Put 2 hands in the air if you've heard of the word mindful. Nope, maybe not. So if you've heard of the word mindful, tell the person next to you what you think mindful needs. I'll give you 10 seconds. Ready? Go. And pasta sauce. All right, awesome. So your neighbor might have shared what they think mindful needs, but one thing I'll tell you is that mindfulness is just being aware of what you're doing. So you know what your body's doing, you know how you're breathing, you're in touch with your emotions, all right? So we're gonna do some yoga, get all the wiggles out, all of that, so we can be more mindful. All right, so first things first, we gotta get our breathing under control. So everybody start with your hands, put your hands in the air, shake them out, shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Now your arms, just shake them all around. Shake them, shake them, shake them. Now your shoulders to the right, to the left, to the right, around in a circle, the other way, and freeze. Good, take a deep breath in, breathe it out. Awesome. So our first breathing style is called bumblebee breath. Take a moment, think about it. What could bumblebee breath mean? So you're gonna put your wings on. So your hands will go behind you, your elbows just magically turn into wings. So make sure your wings work. Make sure they work. Go side to side, up and down. All right, are you ready? Good. So take a deep breath in, and then bzzz, as long as you can. Bzzz. When you run out of breath, take another one in and do it again. Bzzz. Everybody breathe in and breathe out slowly. Good. So you know what bumblebee breath is. This one we're going to do is Cardi B breath. Does everybody know who Cardi B is? Raise your hand if you know. Raise your hand if you don't. Raise both hands. Put them down. Put them up. Put them down. Doesn't matter if you know. Cardi B is just a funny girl. She's a singer and she makes a lot of funny sounds. So she's going to help us breathe today. What you're going to do is breathe in. And then when you breathe out, you're going to make your best Cardi B sound. Okay? So mine isn't that awesome, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. So everybody breathe in together and then go, oh, and then take another breath in and do it again as long as you can. Oh my goodness. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So the key when you're doing these is that you're not screaming as loud as you can, but you're trying to hold it as long as you can. Because the longer you hold that exhale or that breath out, the more calm you can make your body, the more in control you are. So that's what you can do. All right, so we've got our two breathing styles. Let's get moving, right? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is what we call bring it on up, bring it on down. Now, we're gonna do a seated version and then we're gonna do a standing version, all right? So, the first way you're gonna do this is go ahead, I'm gonna scoot back so you can see everything, but sit up super tall in your chair, and it's okay if your desk is in front of you. Just make sure that there's nothing on your desk that you could fling off. So if there is, maybe just set it underneath your desk, all right? And if you're sitting on the floor, that's totally fine. I am too, and you have tons of space. All right, so what you're gonna do is repeat after me and do what I do. You ready? I'm gonna say it with you so you know what it sounds like. So first I'll talk and then you'll say exactly what I just said. So it'll sound like this. Bring it on up, and then you would say, bring it up. And then I would say, bring it on down. And you would say, bring it on down. All right? Let's do it. Real talk this time. Ready? Thumbs together. Wiggle your fingers. And bring it on up. Bring it on down. Sit up. Sit down. Reach up. Other side. Reach back. Reach back. Reach down. Reach up. Sit down. Breathe. Take another breath in. Breathe out. All right. So that was level 1, right? You're thinking, okay, I can do more than that. Perfect. We're going to step it up a little bit. Are you ready? All right. So this time, thumbs together. Wiggle your fingers. You ready? Bring it on up. Bring it on down. Stand up. Shake it all out. Bring it on up. Tree. Balance. Balance. Switch sides. Balance. Balance. Bring it on up. Bring it on down. Frog jump. Frog jump. Frog spin. Frog spin. Stand up. Shake it all out. Shake it up high. Shake it down low. Shake it slow. Fast. Slow. Fast. Slow. And freeze. Deep breath in. Breathe out slowly. Really exaggerate it. Make it a big breath. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Put your hands together. Put your thumbs on your heart. See how I'm breathing kind of fast? Maybe you are too. So put your thumbs on your heart, and you might have to move your hands over to the left a little bit. That's kind of where your heart is. If you can't feel your heart beating, take 2 fingers and place it just underneath your neck. Yeah, maybe a friend next to you can show you how. So this is called your heart rate. And our heart rate goes up, up, up when we do certain things, and it comes down when we do other things. So raise your hand real quick let your teacher call on you. What is one thing that you do that makes your heart rate go up? Raise your hand, let your teacher call on you. Yes, so one way, maybe you said this, maybe someone else did, a couple ways that your heart rate can go up is through exercise. You can run, jump, do sports, even playing an instrument because you have to take those really big breaths. You can also have your heart rate go up when you're super stressed. Has anybody ever been stressed before? Yeah. So when you're stressed out or you're angry, you're sad, any of those emotions, your heart rate can go up. And what happens when that go up is we start to lose some of our control. So what can we do to get back in control? Breathe. Yes, you're right. So try to find your heart rate now. Is it beating a little slower maybe, a little less? That usually happens because we weren't jumping all around for the past minute. So let's experiment. Let's do it one more time. See how your heart rate goes. And then right when we stop, you do either bumblebee breath, Cardi B breath, or a quiet breath. And we'll see what happens. All right? So stand up. Find your space. Find your space. This one's going to be a little different. You ready? Bring it on up. Bring it on down. Stand up. Warrior 1. I am strong. Warrior 2. I am smart. Warrior 3. Balance. Balance. Bring it on up. Bring it on down. Stand up. Other side. Warrior 1. I'm strong. Warrior 2. I'm smart. Warrior 3. Balance. Balance. Bring it on up. Bring it on down. Frog jump. Frog jump. Faster, 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 faster. And stand up. Sit down. Breathe. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Take another breath however you want. Bumblebee, Cardi B, quiet. Good. Find your heart rate, your heart beating, and just notice. Notice if it's fast or slow. Good. And so sometimes you put your hand on your heart to say the Pledge of Allegiance. So that's another way you can do it. Just put your hand on your heart, and your heart beating means that you have a purpose in this world. So you're like, what does that mean? It means that what you do is important and that the people around you think that you are important as well. All right? So one thing we're going to do to finish our yoga class, our little yoga break, is sit down wherever your seat is. Maybe it's on the floor, maybe it's on your desk, you're at your desk. You can put your head down, so maybe put your arms on your desk, put your head down. Or if you're sitting, you can sit crisscross and even put your head down like this, or you can put it all the way down on the ground. However you're sitting, the goal is that your eyes are hidden. Okay, so you don't want to be looking around, you don't want to be able to see anyone. So your head is down, and we're going to do something called a meditation. So all you have to do for the meditation is listen and breathe slowly and quietly. All right? So your teacher can come around and tap your shoulder if you're not being quiet, but I don't think we'll have a problem with that. So go ahead and put your head down. All right, so first everybody take a deep breath in. Breathe it out really slowly. Gently wiggle your toes without making any noise. And then wiggle your fingers. And then maybe rock your head side to side or up and down. Do it slowly. Good. And then take another deep breath in. And breathe out. Good. Take a couple breaths and think about one thing that you are grateful for, or one thing that you have gratitude for. It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be an experience, it could be anything you can think of, one thing that you are grateful for. And grateful is the same thing as thankful. So someone or something that you're thankful for. Take 2 more deep breaths, really slowly. Allow your whole body to relax. 1 more breath in. And breathe out. Good. All right, so without talking, you can just open your eyes a little bit. Let your head come up. Let yourself sit up. Good, and we're gonna finish together with 1 more deep breath in. So everybody breathe in, reach up, and breathe out. Awesome, so now we are going to tell each other what that one thing you thought of that you're grateful for is. So, put your hands together. This is a symbol of gratitude. So in any culture all around the world, going like this shows people that you're grateful. So what we're gonna do is tap your pinkies together and say I, and now your ring fingers say am, your middle fingers say grateful, your pointer fingers say for, and then your thumb is where you fill in the blank. So when it's your turn, we go around in a circle, you say I am grateful for, and then fill in the blank. So for me today, it would be I am grateful for water. All right, so now your teacher is going to pick the next person, and while everyone's sharing, remember, one yogi, one voice. Listen to your friends, and I'll see you next time.